Good morning, everyone. How are you guys doing? Okay, so I'm making some changes. I'm going to be joining some challenges here on YouTube. Hopefully, it will boost my channel back up. I used to be pretty good at my YouTube channel, having a lot of subscribers, a lot of likes, a lot of views, and I deleted everything. When I was going through my divorce, I panicked, and I'm very, very sad that I had deleted everything. And one of the challenges that I did that helped boost my channel was a decluttering challenge. So I'm going to be doing that. I need to be decluttering in a ways, and hopefully it will bring in some more views. And so I want to be able to share my journey with everybody, my singleness, my home decluttering, and the way I'm living my life with my boys as a single mom. I want to be able to budget. I want to be able to show you guys the love I have for my faith and my family. And so I want to bring more viewers into my YouTube world here. And I thought, well, I need to be getting this stuff done. What a better way to share my journey is to get more views. So I decided I'm going to declutter. And as I'm decluttering, I'm going to start off very, very small. This is going to be a 15-minute pickup decluttering. And I am going to start off with something very, very tiny. And I have a lot of things I have been decluttering. If you look at my channel, you'll see I've been decluttering. Just decluttered my kitchen. So a lot of things are going through. You have seen my garage. My garage is a disaster. I have got to do a major cleanup. But these are just going to be little 15-minute pickups where as I am going through my home and I'm decluttering and I'm getting rid of a lot of the stuff I had in my marriage, it's a healing process. So it does take time. And so as I'm going through things, I have memories of everything. And the first thing I want to declutter starting today is this family budget binder. This is 2023, you guys. I am not going to be writing all the stuff down. I printed all this off, and I keep thinking, I'm going to use this, I'm going to use this, I'm going to use this. Reality check, I'm not using this. This is paper that is sitting around my house, and it is not being used. So I thought I would just declutter it. And I'm going to go through each page with you, and we're going to toss it in the trash, you guys. Because this is something that is great. I'm glad I had it. I'm glad I was going to use it. But am I really, really going to use a lot of this stuff? So I am going to start with the cash envelope systems for budgeting that I printed off. These I printed off last year. Of course, I've never used them, and I need to relabel them. I used marker, as you can tell, personal spending money here on this envelope. But I do have this printed off, and it was from Dave Ramsey. I really like it. I want to do this budgeting. Something I want to do as far as building up my personal business and organizing my home is budgeting. And I want to be able to, I left my marriage wanting to start over from scratch. I left my marriage giving my husband the house because I didn't want that debt. I would rather start over from scratch, and I'm so thankful that I did. I gave him the debt of the home, and now it's really hard to buy a home, and now it's really hard to even rent as a single parent. I'm low income, and I have about $6,000 in debt, and that is debt to other companies, and then I am about $40,000, $50,000 in debt to my parents. I am going to have to pay that back. This is stuff that I feel like I'm never going to get out of. And it's all because my husband wanted a divorce. And it was just unexpected, it was unwanted. And I'm picking up the pieces of a broken family and a marriage that fell apart because of just giving up. And I'm not a giver-upper. I'm not. Besides the fact that I have faith. And, God tells me, number one, keep your marriage. Yeah, God tells me, number two, take care of your family. And so I am head of the household now. And so as I'm budgeting as head of the household now, I'm doing what I can to provide for me and my children. And a lot of changes are coming. I'm feeling for the first time in my life in 10 years, I can be at a place where I can be that head of the household. During my marriage, I could never be head of the household because it wasn't my place. Now that I'm divorced, I feel free to be able to make that decision to be head of the household. And with that comes getting out of debt, and with that comes financially supporting my family. So, and start a savings account. So I'm going to start doing this budgeting. I'm going to relabel these, and I am going to be making a video on my budget once I can start that budgeting. I cannot start that budgeting as of right now because the ideas I have in place have not been implemented yet. So once they are, and I'm in a situation and place in my life where I have that freedom, once again, to be able to implement extra income, and I have the time to do it, and I can implement extra income, I'm going to start budgeting. I am budgeting now with what I have, working at a daycare. And so I cannot wait to make those videos for you guys. Okay, the next page I have is micro organizing, which is kind of what we're doing. I got this from Clutterbug. This is a just micro organizing, how to clean up and do your different organizing styles. And so I have gotten a bunch of Clutterbug things that I'm just going to toss. I am going to keep my plastic folders that these are in right here. But yeah, I'm going to be getting rid of a lot of these sheets. This other side has Clutterbug, and it is a organizing planner. Your plan of attack. And it is writing everything down. Your plan of attack. I am going to hold you guys here on YouTube responsible to help keep me accountable for getting this decluttering challenge done. I don't need to write it down, and I don't need to micromanage what I'm doing. I just need to keep making my videos. I know how to organize. I do know how to clean. And, during my marriage, the reason why I had deleted a lot of my videos was because during my marriage, I was struggling with depression. And this was depression because of not feeling loved by my spouse in my marriage for 9 years. I knew 3 weeks after we were married that our marriage wasn't going to work. And, I tried to make it work, but it was over time, over those years, as they kept going and going and going, I realized we were unequally yoked. And as a Christian woman, I want to make sure that I am equally yoked with my spouse, you know. And so I did a lot of decluttering videos on my channel. And during my divorce, I deleted everything. Instead of just putting everything to private, which I could have done and saved my videos, I don't know why, but I didn't have the time or the energy to go through every single one of them. I had over 300 and something videos, you guys. And I panicked. And I deleted every single one of them. And I really wish I wouldn't have done that now. I'm really regretting because it had all those memories of me being in my home, decluttering, and it just shows the depression I was under. I could tell by the way I looked. I had gained a lot of weight. I could tell by my videos. I was depressed. And I kept making excuses, you know, on those videos. So, I have this paper here, 21 item toss. Choose one item a day for 21 days. You know what? I may keep this one and do a challenge on this one. This will be my next challenge, 21 item toss by Clutterbug. So that would be a really good video. So I will keep that one. This is my tidy up and organizing routine. This is also by Clutterbug, an organizational maintenance routine to keep your home tidy and functional long term. This is a complement to your cleaning routines, not replacement. So this is a daily and monthly and yearly, weekly, and tidy up. That should become natural to you if you are organizing type of person, and therefore that paper will be tossed in the trash. All these are free for you on her website, Clutterbug. And the next page I have is tidy up routine. Just start method. Set a timer. Use a tidy tote. Assign home. Run off your butt and touch it once. You know, don't wait for it to pile up. Just touch your item once and then throw it away. So there you go. Okay, the next one I have is a weekly to-do list. I'm going to keep this. I have a whole bunch of them. I'm going to keep it in my folder here. And the reason why I'm going to keep it is because I could use this for my daycare. I can use it for making copies even at work and use it as a calendar for my daycare. So I will be keeping that and taking it out of the binder. Okay. The next one is a daily to-do. This has a date right here. Date. You can do this. You are awesome. Morning clean, make beds, unload dishes, load laundry, fold laundry, drink water, drink water, drink water. Notes. Afternoon cleanup, sweep, vacuum, lunch, dinner, evening, clean, load dishes. I hope you guys can read that. And I like this. I think I'm going to keep this. And again, make copies at work. And I have a couple of these. So I seriously am thinking about keeping this one too, because this would be good for me to have a checkoff list and do, and maybe even put it on my fridge. And then I could just do a dry erase marker on it and use it every day. Because I do come home for an hour on my lunch break. This will keep me organized for my day without even having to do, like writing it down on this paper. So I may end up doing the dry erase thing, sticking that on my fridge, because it would just be amazing, or like Clutterbug would say, amazeballs, for me to actually just be able to keep on track on what I need to do, especially that drinking that water. I love that that's marked on there because I can do that as I'm fasting. I can keep track of how much water I'm drinking. And with that afternoon clean, like I said, I could do during my lunch break. And I can also plan out what I'm having for meals. So that one is a really, really good one for me to keep. This next one, I'm assuming, is from her too. It's kind of the same thing, but it is a different layout right here. Unfortunately, since it is kind of the same thing, I think I'm going to get rid of it. The only thing that's different on this one is it's got appointments, and I don't really need appointments. I don't have appointments. So here we have a weekly menu planner is my next one. I don't think I really need a weekly planner. I think what I really need to do is, I don't know. I really do like this because it has a shopping list next to it. So I can add to it what I want. Again, I may keep this. You know what I really should do is I have these rings that you get at the Dollar Tree. I should put the ones I want to keep in these plastic folders here that I'm taking them out of. Hole punch it, put it around the ring, and then just put the whole bunch of those papers I want to keep on my fridge. And I think I'm going to do that. So this weekly menu planner, again, I can use a dry erase marker. I can add that to the chain. And I really do think I'm going to keep this one to keep track of my meals for the week. And then the next one I have behind that is a grocery list. The grocery list one I am definitely going to get rid of. I don't need it. I am going keto hopefully soon. I haven't done it yet because I got so much junk in my fridge. I don't want to waste my food. So I do want to go keto soon. I've been buying keto and I'm slowly implementing keto into my diet. And so the grocery list one I'm going to get rid of because I don't need it. The next one I have is the monthly budget. I am going to keep this one to help keep me on track as I'm doing my budget. Finances for the month is the next one I have. This one will help me as I'm budgeting and as I'm sharing that with you guys. We will still use this. And then I have the envelope system. And there's a chart that I have with that. I will be sharing all of that with you guys as soon as I get to that section of my life. The next one is Password Keeper. I will definitely be keeping that and writing that down. The next one I have is Family Emergency Guide. I probably should keep that one now that I am definitely trying to keep track of everything. The great thing about cell phones is everything's online now. So a lot of times I will just look it up if I don't know, like my doctor's for my children or something. And then I'll just put my child's name, on it. And then it'll say Blake, doctor, And so, that kind of emergency contacts and stuff, I probably should just keep in my family home binder. Okay, home maintenance. I think I'm going to keep this one, but I'm going to add it to a new section in my family planner that I'm going to make, and it's for my property. I do have property where I have a camper, and so I'm going to be doing a lot of home maintenance out there. And I'm going to be building a house out there. So eventually, it's going to become a home for me as my retirement in about 10 years from now. So there's going to be a lot of maintenance work that's going to be done. It's not necessarily a home that I have right here in the city, but my goal is to have a home in the city. My goal is to give back to my children before the 10 years is up everything that was taken away in our divorce, and that is including a home. And I'm working on that, and it seems like even just a year into it, I'm very close to being able to get us out of debt and get us into a home. So I'm going to start that savings and that budgeting, like I said, and we will be well on our way to being in a place financially that I can actually get a home for us. We are working really hard on that, and I am not superwoman, but we will try to get us into a home as soon as possible. To see the joy on my kids' faces, to have a yard again, to be able to have a dog and a trampoline and a pool and the things, that I had bought for my children in my marriage, me personally had bought. That being taken away from my husband is just heartbreaking for my children. And so I definitely want to give them, as soon as I can, all that stuff back so they can enjoy it. Okay, the next page I have is birthdays and special dates. Definitely keeping that one and making copies if I need to add more. The next one after that would be gift giving guide that I have. I think I'm going to keep this one too because I need to start planning for the next holiday. I am really praying God will come back and get us and I don't have to worry about any of this junk. But, that's my Christian faith coming out right there. And talking about, holidays and stuff, I probably do need to keep track of birthdays and special celebrations. Neighborhood contact information. I am going to be part of a community outreach program that I am starting up personally. I'm probably going to keep this for the neighborhood. I am getting active in a lot of different areas of our city, and so I probably need to be keeping that one just specifically to keep all of that organization and those names and keep all that private in my family organized binder. Then there's family and friends. Again, the same kind of goes with that community outreach. Need to keep those addresses and phone numbers available at all times. Insurance, auto, life, homeowners, other. I'm keeping all that. Definitely need to be having all of that information handy so I'm not having to search through papers all the time. Okay, my daily cleaning list. Don't need that again. She has on here, just pick one or two, and I need to get to the point where I am just picking what needs to be done in my home and naturally, it's like brushing your teeth every day. You need to be able to get up, brush your teeth, get this stuff done. And so here's this paper that I am going to get rid of. Okay, the next one is chore list for the busy family. Don't need that. We are a busy family, but not that busy to have chores that need to be done. I expect my kids to do their chores whenever I ask them to do it, and then I give them something I think they need or they want, and whenever they ask for it. And so, it's like, well, you haven't helped me around the house, so you're not getting that, when they ask for it. But if they are, I'm going to say yes. I don't give them an allowance in all that. I do teach them work ethic, though. Nighttime cleaning routine, wash dishes, 5-minute tidy up, wipe kitchen, bathroom, spot vacuum sweep. Again, all this organizing and cleaning stuff I don't need, and so we're going to be tossing those in the trash. Spring clean, top to bottom. This is my spring clean, and I really don't need it. I am doing the challenges instead. Check off the following list to ensure your home is safe. Smoke alarm, detectors, dryer, emergency kit, family binder, first aid kit, I don't really need all that either. Those are just reminders. So we're going to toss that. Again, I have another daily checklist for bloggers. I'm going to be a blogger, so I think I'm going to keep those also to help keep me organized with my business. Okay, and that's the rest. That's the end of it. So I think I've only kept like 3 things, you guys, and I have a bunch of empty spots now in my family budget binder. And I want to thank you guys so much for joining me on this 15-minute declutter. All right, talk to you guys soon. Bye.